Some of my best memories are probably different than what a lot of people would have, because we're out here in the rural areas, and I've been fortunate to see some of the things that, and some of the contributions from the School of Medicine that other people don't get to see. And one of them is just supporting the School of, the Office of Rural Health that they have. I mean, they were instrumental in setting it up in the state, many of these things. And the opportunity to be able to see the differences it makes. I just saw someone actually that came in today that 12 years ago when I first started, I helped her with a grant. And it really let me know, I'd moved from the city to Elko, and I realized the importance of what we do, because here we are helping with the grant, but it's so different than what would happen in an urban area. She started off the grant, and it was a grant for telemedicine for Alzheimer's. She started off the grant just speaking from her heart. And usually grants are very, scientific, things like that. But she said, imagine that it's 11 o'clock at night and you can't find your mom, and you go searching throughout the streets of your town and you can't find her. And they said, finally, you go through a rainstorm, it's coming down, and you glimpse over here under an underpass, and you see some white, and you realize it's a white-haired person, and then you get closer and you realize that it's your mom. Okay, now that you have her, where are you going to take her? What are you going to do with her? She doesn't remember who she is, doesn't know who you are. And I go, wow, this is really different. We are 300 miles away from Reno, 220 miles away from Salt Lake City, 300 miles from Boise. What's a person going to do? And I could change that scenario on so many different things, but those are some of the memories when we've been able to help those people. And I remember thinking, well, if I go by the book, you're not supposed to do a needs assessment like that. But I thought, let's leave that in. And the feds actually called her to thank her for that grant, and he says, this is beautiful. This is why we awarded you. And so it was that was very rewarding, that we got help through telemedicine, and there was a place that people now could bring their parents.